to start recording, and watch the counter saying, in this case, 3 seconds already. Then take it and insert it, swap the phones. Take the phone that is not fully charged and insert another phone that is fully charged without hiding the lens. You have to make sure that those lens
is not covered.
Are exposed. That is the advantage of this folded neck wallet. So this is a neck folded wallet, phone and batch holding device, and I can turn on the flash to have a little better light. One other thing that you want to do when you go to work in the yard or in the pool, you want to surround it with rubber bands so the phone does not fall down into the water in the pool, fall out, or into the bushes and get lost. So sometimes you need to use thicker rubber bands instead of the thin and cheap ones. Once that is secured on both sides, my left and my right side, with rubber bands, I'm ready to go to the next step. So right now I'm filming or shooting from 2 mobile devices. One of them is my iView glasses. Those are video glasses. And the other one is my lanyard.
Okay, so you have your lanyard around your neck.
Both are shooting at the same time. And you want to ask, why do you need 2 of them?
Different perspectives.
The reason is that one is fixed at my chest, so it is not a point of view shooting. Anything that's in front of me will be shot, but things on top of me, like my beauty here, will not be shot. But from the glasses, it's a point of view, so when I turn my face to my left-hand side,
the glasses go with you.
The video glasses goes with my head, and I'm shooting the beauty here. And then when I turn my head back to the computer, I'm shooting the computer. So these are complementary devices.
Let's move on.
Then in addition to that, I want to put a head-mounted device
So you're going to protect your head.
to protect my head from the sun and also from the next device that I'm going to mount on my head.
Which is pressure.
For that purpose, I want to start another clip.
You want me to start another clip too, or no?
Yes.
You want me to waste clips?
So I'm stopping the clip on Webcam Max and then stopping the clip on Cyberlink UCam, then start another clip on Cyberlink, and then start another clip on Webcam Max, and move the... I got some other garbage that I didn't intend. I wanted to press the record button here, and now I'm starting 2 new clips to demonstrate the head-mounted device. So to demonstrate no garbage, help, fine, nothing else, zip it up. Okay, so I'm taking now my head-mounted tablet from RealWear and disconnecting the power bank from the wall to examine it to make sure that it is 100% charged. You can see the display of 100. Then I'm disconnecting the device itself from the power wall, and I'm going to look at it to see that it may not be fully charged. For that, based on the light, there is no green light on the device. That means that it may not be fully charged. As I stick it with the external device, I notice that it is red, which means that it is charging, drawing power from the external power bank. And that is important. And notice that I have 5 hours and 30 minutes left in the right-hand power bank, which is attached to the device with the green Velcros. And then for added measure of security, another blue power bank on the left side that is attached to the device with the red Velcro. So now I'm ready to put the device on and try it and see if it will work. So I'm putting it on top of my rainbow cap. And this is a command-driven device. And I'm going to tell it record video. And it started working. And now I want to tell it to turn on the flash. Flash on. And you see the flash, so the flash is working. So now with all of that ready to go, I want to make sure that my video glasses still work, and they do. So we're going to check each other. I'm going to check the beauty here and to see that she didn't put the goggles on. So let's find the goggles, disconnect them from the power supply, and turn them on to make sure that the internal battery works. And as soon as I turned it on, it buzzes, it turns on, I can see the blue lights, and then turn it one more time to start the recording. And now it starts blinking, which means that it is working from the internal battery on the glasses. Then you mount the glasses on the beauty. And now I want to connect an external power bank. So I'm going to run it through. Stay still, please. Don't move. I want to run it through. Don't move, I said.
I want to see.
Don't see and shmee. Just stay still for a second, please.
This way I can film.
Don't worry. Don't film. Don't do nothing.
Oh, you don't want me to film?
Just stay still and let me finish.
Okay, because then I can take a
Don't
picture
worry about it.
from the,
Just
from the
remain.
screen.
Keep the video going and don't fool around with it, please.
The video can then take a picture of the screen. So
Don't worry about it. Just listen to me and don't harangue me and bother me all the time, please. Then, attaching it to the head mount, I want to stick it back into the goggle. Be quiet now.
It's not a head mount, it's the goggles.
So repeat it correctly.
Oh, well, that's what I'm saying.
Then
It's
connect it
to the glasses,
to the USB-C socket on the glasses,
on the temple.
and notice how it loops around like this. The idea, and then you can cover it. The idea is to prevent it from breaking the temple. Then
The temple.
I want to look again inside to see that it is still blinking and recording, which it does, so it works perfectly well. So the last thing that is remains to be done
Just turn off the recording.
is to wrap up my documentation effort here. So first thing that I want to do is to refresh Pessar. So I press the red button to start, repeat it.
I'm pressing the red button to start,
Then the save button,
then the save button.
then I click on the previous session
Then you click on the previous session.
to bring it down to the current default.
Bring it down the current, okay?
Then I'm going to add a version control, which is a subscript to the year. So I enter an A, and then the current time is 10:23 a.m. I enter 10:23. a.m. And then grab the Pessar.exe path, copy it to the clipboard buffer, and then insert it into the first position of the file name field and paste it with a backslash. And now copy it to the clipboard buffer and click the save button. Now that I've done that, I'm going to click the additional details and scroll up to find that the last step was step number 26. As I'm starting a new recording, add a comment with the previous file name of Pessar.exe that stands for Problem Step Recorder. I paste it into the dialog box that is called Highlight Area and Comment of Pessar.exe, then hit return and click OK. And then I'm going to paste it also into my notepad. Edit, paste, and file, save. So now I'm ready to wrap it up pretty much. We will start by testing the cloud recording. The Loom cloud recorder, I'm pressing the red button and grabbing the URL, copy to the clipboard buffer, and then click the play button to play it at 2.5 speed, 7 minutes and 41 seconds. Let's hear the playback. Okay, everything was perfectly good, so I'm pasting it as a comment first, and then I'm scrolling down to add a summary. I click on the add summary input field and right mouse, select paste to paste my comments there. Then I scroll down to the next available button, and that is the chapters section, which has an plus add chapters. So I click the plus add chapters and save the default 3 chapters by clicking the save button. Finally, I have add tags button, so I click the add tags button and I add the following tags. The first one that is included in 32 videos is the badge. The second one is the inspection that is included in 22 videos. And finally is the lanyard. So now I have 3 tags and it's playing fine, so I'm going to minimize it. And now go to the top of my notepad to refresh the Psar. So I press the red button on Psar. Then I click the save button, repeat it.
You're clicking the save button.
I take the previous session, which was version A, and I upgrade the letter A to the letter B.
You incremented the letter B.
Incrementing it to reflect the version
A new version.
B. This is like a poor man version control. Then I want to update the time. The previous time was 10:23 and the current time is 10:29. So I upgrade the 0.23 to 0.29. And now I'm ready to copy the Psar.exe path to the clipboard buffer. So I marked it with a cursor, and now I click the right mouse button and copy it to the clipboard buffer. Then I'm placing the cursor at the last field of the Save As dialog box, which is the file name : data input. Click on the first position there. The first time it marks the entire string, then the second time it marks the first position in the file.
Mark the first position in the file.
You see the blinking cursor there. Then select the right mouse button.
Then select the right mouse button.
Select the paste command.
Select the paste command.
Paste it.
Paste it.
And then insert a backslash to separate the path of Psar.exe from the remainder of the file name.
The remainder of the file name.
So now I got a completely updated string with a Psar.exe path, as well as the updated file name. And I'm going to add a comment, wrap up,
Let's go.
which I'm wrapping up the wrap up. I'm wrapping up the start of the recording session.
Start of the recording.
Now focus again on psr.exe.
Focus again on
Then focus the cursor in the last file name field.
last file name.
Right mouse click and copy to the clipboard buffer before I click the save button to save it.
Before you click it.
And now that I saved it,
Now that you saved it,
I click the review additional details button. Say that.
you're doing a review additional details.
Additional details button. Let's go. Click on the additional details button. Say
Click on
it.
the additional.
Click on the additional details button.
Click on the additional details.
Jesus Christ, help me. Then I go back and scroll up this the psr.exe output file to see that step number 40 was the last one. As I'm clicking the red button again to restart it and add a comment with the previous file name that will be embedded in the current psr.exe file name. And click OK. And now I'm going to paste it into my notes. Edit, paste, and file save.
Edit, paste, file save.
First edit, paste.
First edit, paste.
Wait for it to paste the string
The string.
of psr.exe path and the file name. Couple of enters, and then pull up the file menu of Notepad and click save again.
Click save again. Okay.
And now I'm ready to test another video recording from Cyberlink. I'm going to stop the recording first and then double click it to listen to it.
Double click to listen.
Another clip on webcam max and move the I got some other garbage that I didn't intend. I wanted to press it. And this sounds perfectly good, so I X'd out of it, and now I want to refresh PSR again, to keep the PSR files shorter. I save it again, and that will be version C.
Version C.
Upgrade the B to C,
Upgrade B to C.
and adjust the current time to 10:33.
10:33.
So that was 4 minutes ago since I've done it. So I override the 0.29 with 0.33. And now I'm ready to go back to the psr.exe field, copy to the clipboard buffer,
Copy the string to the clipboard buffer.
then click it to the first position in the file name field, followed by a backslash.
Followed by a backslash. Let's move it.
And by accident, I pressed the button too hard and I got it
Got it twice.
twice, so I delete one. And now it is perfectly ready to be uploaded.
How
So,
many more left do we have?
come here and don't talk trash. Come here. Copy to the clipboard buffer.
Copy to the clipboard buffer.
Click save.
Click save.
Now click review the additional details.
Review this additional detail.
And scroll up to see that this was 14 steps,
14 steps. Let's move it.
which is good. I want to keep it less than 20 steps.
Less than 20 steps. Okay, so
I start a new one,
you start a new clip.
a new clip, and add a comment with the file name of the previous PSR
With the link
recording,
of the previous.
followed by an enter so I can examine the path and OK.
And click OK.
And now I want to repeat the same operation for the other webcam. Stop it first,
Stop it.
and then double click it to listen to it. Here, and now I'm
That's
starting
fine.
two new
Okay,
clips.
close it.
Just repeat.
Demonstrate the head-mounted device.
Takes
So
so
to
long.
demonstrate no garbage, help find
nothing else, zip it up. Okay, so I'm taking now my head-mounted tablet from RealWear and disconnecting the power bank from the wall to examine it to make sure that it is 100% charged. You can see the display of 100. Then I'm disconnecting the device itself from the power wall, and I'm going to look at it to see that it may not be fully charged. For that, based on the light, there is no green light on the device. That means that it may not be fully charged. As I stick it with the external device, I notice that it is red, which means that it is charging, drawing power from the external power bank. And that is important. Notice that I have 5 hours and 30 minutes left in the right-hand power bank, which is attached to the device with the green velcros. And then for an added measure of security, that was perfectly good. Finally, I got to here's out of system resources error, which is important to note. And I want to stop and play back the MSN Recorder Max. I click the stop button.
It's not stop. Now it says no for upload.
I don't want to upload, but I want to play back. Okay,
that's fine. We'll make it smaller.
Compliance work, and the first
thing
thing
move it
I want
over
to
so
do
you can close it out.
is I want to paste, edit and paste the video file name in my notes here, and then turn on the sharp one-step recorder. I think I'm going to save my notes.
Did you save the
file?
notepad?
Save as. Okay. By updating. City code enforcement compliance, and that will be.
Okay, I'll meet you outside then.
Can you help me, Rhonda?
No, I'm going outside because it's already almost 11 o'clock.
35. Time now is. I have to go to the bathroom.
I'll meet you outside.
This is day 3 of 3.
Just close it. I'll meet you outside.
Stop recording.